Welcome back to another Guardian Tales video. Today we're going to jump into some Coliseum, doing it a little bit different today. The rankings have just reset, so I'm probably down somewhere in Diamond 2 or 3, and these are our first battles after that. Now, what you'll notice on the team, and the reason why I'm making this video is because we now have Bari, we now have Miya, and they're not finished awakening, but the Bari is 71, the Miya is 70, and we're obviously going to be working on those things. Let's see, look at that damage. Bari hit 40k damage? What? 40k. Fighting other Baris. I've seen them hit like 30k, 32. We just hit 39 point whatever k. Holy smoke. So I think we made a pretty good investment. At the end of the video, I'll show all her specifics. I'll click through their gear. I'll hopefully not drop my phone. I totally almost did, but I caught it because I'm so cool. But, goodness gracious. And actually, let's jump out of that. Hopefully I don't lose that battle. I don't lose that opponent, I guess. We need to click some stuff. I think I can actually put a little bit more awakening on these now that I've got a little bit more. Hey, look at that. We have got a nice little attack increase for maxing out her awakening. I guess that's what that was. But let's double check. Let's see. Did I max Bari's awakening? No, we did not. Okay, so you don't have to max it to get that. We're missing some up top. We're missing some in the bottom. Let's grab, 1.6 attack. Yes, please. 2.5 attack. We didn't even have a max Bari when we did all that damage. It's so crazy. Do I have enough gold to finish this? I just might. We're missing this. That looks important. And gold. We're missing gold. Okay. So some defensive stuff, but I do think I have all the offense. That's defense. That's defense. Okay, let's get out of there. And my Miya is missing a bunch of stuff as well. We're missing a bunch of stuff there. This is, what is this? Party skill attack, so that's the next thing I want to get. And then shield on battle start, that can wait a little bit. Okay, so you get the idea. They're pretty winning. Actually, since I'm already here, let's just show you. I have really good rolls. Almost everything is maxed, but there is a sub roll that we didn't get. So DPS is close to max, weapon skill speed is max, skill damage super high, hit points in the middle. Defense is the only thing, so it would be amazing if we had a high defense sub roll there. That would be amazing for things like Arena, but it didn't happen. But also it's +1. I used the free Transcendence Hammer that we got from this past event to +1 it. We're running the crit item, so I'm assuming I got super lucky on crits there. I won't be wearing this forever on her, but I'm wearing it for now. Then I have 2 crit cards. So I think we just got super lucky with all the crits. And all the girls are 5-star. So let's jump back into Coliseum, and I'll talk while the battles are going. We got the same opponent. Do I want to change anything? That's a water team. GG, I guess. But yeah, so Bari, super strong. I still really like Nari. I think the playstyle is my favorite. However, Bari has massive AoE damage. And if you look at the damage here, can't even compare. No, nothing's even close to it. Now, also Bari is the leader of the team, so Bari gets to use the weapon skill, so that's going to buff their damage as well. But still, I mean, goodness gracious, the time for us smashing Coliseum is now. I think I need 170 or 200 hero crystals to max up my Miya. Maxing her was a little bit of an iffy call. We're picking easy opponents, let's be clear on that. It was an iffy call because the new hero coming in tonight is a big deal, but the reason why I made the decisions I did is because I had all the Evo shards saved up and ready to go. I've been farming Bari for quite a while. I've been farming Miya as soon as she was in the game, so I had enough Evo stones to max these guys. And in the past 2 weeks during the Bari and Miya banners, I was able to get both weapons for both of the heroes, and I'll show Miya at the end of the thing. I was able to get both weapons. I was not able to get the heroes, but we still made up pretty well with the 100 gem strategy, if you're curious about that. We got Bari weapon, Miya weapon, Plitvice's weapon, a duplicate Ogma, duplicate Lon. We got an Arabelle, and I think there's like 1 or 2 other things that I got. And that's the past 2 weeks using the 100 gem strategy that I'm always talking about. So I can't complain that I didn't get the heroes. But we had 700 or 800 mileage. And so what we decided to do was to mileage these heroes. Last night, I did throw 13,000 free-to-play gems at the Bari banner doing 10 pulls. Did not get anything. Nothing. I got more in my 100 gem pulls than I got out of 13K free-to-play gems. A little bit salty about it, but kind of not, because the game's so generous giving you free-to-play gems all the time. But I mean, good God, we did a lot of pulls. Didn't get anything. Ooh, Akayuki might be interesting here. But yeah, so didn't get the hero. We ended up mileaging both of these heroes, and we've leveled them up. So like I said, Bari's 71, Miya is 70. I ran around with Miya at level 66 for a while, and I was incredibly impressed. The damage off Miya is great. It's not good, it's great. Her damage is great, and her healing is pure insanity. It is completely insane, her healing. So even though she's a fire hero and that doesn't exactly jive, it does make her strong against Marina, so that might have some value. But her healing is just off the charts. Like, I expected them to add a 3-star healer that was like good. What is this? What is that guy doing? I expected them to add a 3-star healer that was good. I didn't imagine they were going to add a 3-star healer that is like, oh my goodness gracious, game changing. She heals when her basic attack moves through you. She has a cone heal. She has a 20% heal when she does her basic attack to the weakest teammate. She has a chain skill that heals everybody and gives you 20% crit and removes negative effects. Like, it's just busted. It's just busted. And then on top of that, all that, okay, I get it. But on top of all of that, she does really good damage, and she's not even awakened, and she's not even max level. So I'm excited, as you can tell. Let's go back into the heroes. Let's see how far we're in. We're only 7 minutes in, so I'm probably going to do my Kama zone in this video, I guess. And we do have 10 energy. Why did I click that? We have 10 energy, so I could run some sort of content, and then I need to get back into orbital lift now that my team is all super amazing and all that good stuff. But I probably should go and put this into Miya, but the reason I'm not doing that is because Arena. We want to have Mari maxed out for Arena. So we'll eventually get there, maybe in a day or two. I could do a gold dungeon real quick. Maybe that's what I should do. Yeah, let's do that while I'm thinking about stuff. Let's do a gold dungeon real quick so I can kind of show her damage. Bump it a bump. We're not using an ideal team here, so this team is a little random, but I'll leave it like that. Keep in mind that Bari is in the front, so she will be using her weapon skill, so she's going to top the damage charts. At least that's my assumption. But just keep an eye on Miya's damage versus everybody else. Also, I changed some of my Eugene's gear, so she's not wearing the same thing as before. She's viable, but I think her accessory is like garbage. And also, Eugene is 66. But look at that. Miya is almost doubling Nari's damage. Like, what? She's almost doubling. Now Nari's catching up, so that if the battle goes on longer, she catches up, but what? And then if we look at the healing's just dumb. It's just ridiculous. I'm told by Korean server players that they have not added higher level dungeons this time. Tonight, the patch comes and the level cap gets increased to 74. And that's one of the reasons why I rushed to level these new heroes up real quick. Because if you're already 71, your hero is going to instantly go to 74. If you are 66, I think you just stay at 66. So that would be a pain in the butt. But look at that. Comparable damage. In a longer fight, the DPS heroes do start to catch up, and I think that's because maybe she's spending some time healing, but look at that. That is respectable damage. Sometimes she was even out damaging Nari, and then the heals are just ridiculous. Complete malarkey, tomfoolery, I don't know, all those words. But we did get a little bit of gold there. Let's put a little bit more of our awakening, but I'm going to finish Bari's awakening first, and then I'll go back and do Miya's stuff. But what did I get on her anyways? I got Maya's chain. Okay. We go back to Bari. Bum, ba-da-bum, bum, bum. You guys know what's going down. Don't have enough for that one, that's fine. But we need some defense on her. But yeah, her weapon's almost perfect. It could have a little bit more damage, and if it had that roll on it. Ooh, I'm missing some bluestone. I can get bluestone, that's not a problem. But if I had that sub roll of defense, that would have been amazing. But hey, it's RNG, what do you expect? So I'm happy with these. I did try to film Arena today, and it went somewhat okay if you exclude the fact that I disconnected in 3 out of 5 fights, which is why that video is not going to go anywhere. But you'll see Arena stuff from me with Bari in the future, of course. And what am I looking for? Let's go to Camazone. We're going to go to the Camazone shop, and we're going to get some of that. How many blue did I need? I kind of wish you could just jump into your hero screen immediately and not have to, not have to toggle around too much. Okay, so we need gold on that and Legendary Awakening Stones, and we need Legendary Awakening Stones. I've been trying to save up Legendary Awakening Stones. Anytime that you see those things, you got to grab them. But we are out of those, and that's fine. I'm missing a little defense. What a time. What a time to be alive. So I guess we will save up. And just want to double check. That's Legendary Awakening Stones too, but we have, so we just need gold there. Okay, we'll get that in time. But looking at her, I put attack on her because I had healing originally, and she's over healing already, and she has so many healing sources. I think putting healing on her doesn't make any sense. So we put attack there. I did put this on her, probably the best thing I have. And then her weapon actually has good rolls too. So let's look at these rolls. Attack is as high as it can be. Healing is high. But again, I'm actually okay with healing not being maxed out there because she's over healing already. But obviously I'd like more. Skill damage is up, hit points, and she's got a defense roll on there. So probably not gonna re-roll that anytime soon. Okay, so yeah, they're awesome. Let's go do some Camazone and see how that goes. I think I have really garbage artifacts. What do I have? Melee attack. It's not really helpful. We got some regen speed. We got some skill attack, and yeah, pretty much whatever. So I've taken Marina out. I'm only doing Ogma now and trying to see how that goes. Having 2 tanks is pretty strong for a lot of content, so we'll see exactly how exciting that's going to be. Like I said, the new hero coming in is a big deal, and I will definitely keep doing the 100 gem strategy to try to grab the new hero and the weapon. But as you can see, I'm tapped out of resources. I'm out of experience. I'm out of gold and stones and all that stuff. So even if I got the new hero, I'd still have to do the awakening process. I would still have to do the evolution farming and all that kind of stuff. So even though I really do want the new hero coming in, I'm willing to take a breather and work on the heroes that I've got. And I think that's going to take me pretty far. And then also I'm going to get back into orbital lift. So that'll be pretty nice. And yeah, we'll finally have a team that I'm happy with. I'm feeling good about that. And I finally got the shark basket, the last non-legendary basket. I finally got it, so when I get a bunch of excess gold, I'll be able to level that thing up. So what do we got here? Oh, we don't even have maxed artifacts. Okay. We were only on level 7. We got up to like level 11 boss, I think it was, and then we got smashed, and it was just unplayable. So I reset, and then we had such horrible artifacts that I had to reset again. It was like not even playable. Please heal, please heal. Come on, baby girl. The AI, it's like a bug zapper. They just fly into that laser beam. Whew, amazing heals. I'll keep the DPS up a little bit, but I'll start showing the heal meter now that we're in here. But this is the first time I'm using her in Camazone. We saved all of our tickets and all that good stuff. I think the minus 20% attack is too high. I feel like that should probably go. shield on kill or melee attack. We only have one melee, so that's dumb. And then let's buy something better. Another skill regen one. Just because, let's just do it. Who cares? I'm aware of all the background noise, but hey, what you gonna do, fellas? Scooting through. So Legendary Awakening Stones are always the bottleneck, always, always, always. I've been saving the Legendary Awakening Stones since a very long time ago. And I end up running out on Bari. But it's not that big of a deal to... Ooh, that's a lot of damage, man. Look at those heals. She just heals right back up. Not a big deal. Your healer doesn't really need to be limit broken. The reason why I decided to limit break the healer, even though I'm still thinking about the new hero and all that stuff, is because she's going to be part of my main core team in PvE and in Coliseum. I probably could play her in Arena. I've seen some video where she actually does pretty okay, surprisingly. You can get boxes and heal and just live forever and all that kind of stuff. Do I want melee attack? I really don't. But let's just see what I could replace. I can replace this one. I don't need any more currency, so it's better than nothing. But yeah, you could play her in Arena. I probably wouldn't. It'd be a little bit more of a headache than I want. Bum, bum, bum. We go there and there. I don't like the question marks. Question marks always screw me over. It's always like, all right, you have 3 options, but each option removes a random artifact from you and then gives you a cursed artifact. And you're like, what? There you go. It's always something horrible that's super RNG or you just don't really have an actual choice about. But I gotta say, it's pretty good. I'll do a higher Camazone video because this is stage 7 and it's not really fair to show her off in stage 7 because I was already doing this before with Aoba, no problem. And so when I get back up to stage 10, 11 and stuff like that, I'll show that. But the next video I'm going to film right after this is we're going to jump into the orbital lift and see if I can do anything in there. And feeling good about that. But yeah, the new hero coming out, which might be live by the time this video goes up, is Future Princess. She is a tank. She uses a staff. If you only have a staff on her and not an offhand, she is a ranged hero. If you put a shield on, so she has staff and shield, she becomes a melee hero. Most people use her with the shield. Even if you have a full range team with range buffs, people are still using her with the shield because she attacks faster and the shield gives her more stats. And some of those stats can be skill regen. And the reason why that she's amazing, because her kit on its own is already really good. But let's not screw this up. Let's take out a melee attack and put in the skill attack. All right, and then let's not screw up this. Vending machine. I would rather just battle and not lose anything. But anyways, the skill attack of the new hero, Future Princess. When you get her 5-star, her skill attack cools down faster, which is a big deal. And the other thing is, her weapon skill is a ranged area of effect that you put on the ground. If the enemy stands in that 3 times, only 3 times, and it pulses over time, you can get your chain skill. What that means is you can chain skill off of 1 weapon skill and your weapon skill regens faster. That's insane. And that is the reason. Her kit on her own is good. She's very well-rounded. She can give you a bunch of team stuff. She can do the tanking. She can do a little healing. She can do blah, 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 all that stuff. But the reason why Future Princess is the meta of every single Coliseum team on Korean server, which is 2 weeks ahead of us, is because she can chain off of 1 weapon skill. And that's pure insanity, especially when you're talking Coliseum where it's AI controlling the characters. They just clump up, they stand in her AoE, you get the chain skill, bang, 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 it's the end. So this is probably the most broken thing that we've ever seen added into the game. And while I'm always very wary of power creep in games like these because it just screws everything up, she is the core character to the story of the game. She's probably going to be around for a very long time. So I think that is what it is. You're going to have to get her eventually. But I'm going to do the 100 gem strategy. Hopefully I pick up her and or the weapon. If I get one of them, I'm doing amazing because by that time I should have enough mileage to grab the other one. And then hopefully at that point I can completely chill on heroes and just completely invest in what I've got. But we're chilling. Until I grab her or the weapon, I'm not going to do her evolution dungeon. I think it's kind of bad to do Evo shards before you have the hero. You're just kind of jinxing yourself out of it. What I will do is I will throw all of my energy from now on into the mirror dungeons, especially when the patch comes tonight and the level cap on the hero goes from 71 to 74. My team will be so much stronger, and I'll be able to do mirror dungeons at the highest level super easy. So that's what we're doing. Don't want any of that. We have one more camo shard, and then with the internet willing, which y'all don't even know. I try to keep my complaints limited, but I've been having a hell of a time. We're gonna cut across and try to hit that little shop and then hit the red. I've been having a hell of a time with the internet, as you guys know, but it is what it is. We're still going to put out some good videos here. You're going to still see more Bari. You're going to still see more Miya. I know you guys have seen Bari because you've been out for a long time. So if you have something specific that you want to see from Miya, feel free to let me know. And then, of course, we're going to work on Future Princess. And that'll be the team. A lot of damage coming in. Miya healing like it ain't no thing. I turned it to the healing over at the healing meter. Look at that. She's almost done 200k heals. And then DPS on these boys is down there. Like, what? Look at all the healing. Just look at it. She doesn't even have healing cards on her. She has attack cards on her. That's insanity. And I'm pretty sure some of you guys are kind of worried, like, well, what if a better healer comes out later? Or I don't really have a lot of fire stuff. Do I want a fire hero? Bro. At this point, I can't imagine a better healer. We'll look at her skills at the end, because I didn't really walk through it too much, but there you go. I'll do another Camazone video in the future, but let's just look at her kit real quick, man. And keep in mind, she's only 70. She's missing a ton of awakening, all that stuff. She's missing a ton of awakening. So she's still gonna insanity. It's just insanity. Let's look at her kit. So first thing, let's go over here. She uses a basket. I'm using basket heroes, so I'm getting like 8.2% extra attack on top of everything, but that's a personal thing to me. She shoots a projectile that goes quite far, and I believe it pierces enemies. That's why her damage is so high. So if the enemies are all clumped up, she's piercing through all that. And then she also has a healing skill that she can use. The skill throws out a cone. So the only thing I don't really like about her is she seems to kind of be handcrafted to be the best with a melee team, because your teammates clump up in front of you, then her cone hits everybody, her basic attack goes through everybody, and she gets done that way. But even in spite of that, she's able to handle everything all the time. So it's not a negative, it's just more of a positive if you did use a melee team. And of course, you've been watching me use a range team, so she's doing fine. Her weapon skill, she throws a cone, not a big deal. You're usually not using her as a leader, so who cares about her weapon skill, but it's still fine. And then her chain skill restores all their health by 50%. That's the same thing that Aoba has, and it also reduces effects, which is the same thing Aoba has. But what Aoba doesn't have is a 20% crit buff for 5 seconds. To compare that to Nari's chain skill, Nari gives you a 10% crit buff for 10 seconds. This is 20 for 5, Nari's 10 for 10. So it kind of evens out there, and you can stack them like I try to do. And then her 5-star. When Wind of Passion, which is her basic attack, restores hit points of the party. When she does her basic attack, she restores the hit points of the party member with the lowest hit points by 20% of her healing. That's a big deal, man. That's like what Idle Eva has. Now, we don't know what the internal cooldown on this is. You guys can figure it out. She gives skill attack and more skill attack for herself. Skill attack goes up to 80%. Mine's just not maxed out because her awakening is not maxed out. And then if we look at her weapon, extra damage. Let's see. So yeah, she does 20% extra damage, and if her basic attack passes through a party member, it heals them. So what? She's just healing on healing on healing on healing. Ridiculous. Complete insanity. Complete ridiculous. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. So, I'm pretty happy with this. It's not just the knee-jerk reaction of, ooh, I got something new. We've been planning this for 2 weeks. We've been working on this stuff. I finally got a full upgraded team. We just need to get her to 71. How close is she to 71? limit break. So yeah, we need 160 or 153 crystals. That's going to take some time, especially since I'm done with Evo dungeons. I'm not going to get those overflow crystals, although I might actually have some conversion right now. Go into inventory. At the top of the screen, consumables. At the bottom of the screen, evolution stone exchange. Boom. So all my excess, just there you go, just like that. Pretty cool. And then let's see how many hero crystals. So hero crystals come, man. When I first started playing the game, everybody said, I can't talk. Everyone made it sound like hero crystals were super, super scarce. They're scarce, but you can actually work and farm these things, and it's not that big of a deal. But yeah, it's pretty nice right there. It's pretty nice. I might actually keep farming a little bit of idle Evo to get her to 4-star, and then I'll have some overflow and finish off my basic 2-star heroes. That's a separate story. But anyways, so 140-ish hero crystals to get her to 71. I'm not super in a rush for that. Plus, getting them to 71 is not that big of a deal if you don't have the awakening, if you can't awaken in them because you don't have awakening stones or gold or whatever. So that can definitely wait, but whew. She's good, dude. She's good. Anyways, we're going to go do the orbital tower. We're going to go film that because we've been stuck there for a very long time. I've completely finished through Havenhold Tower until they add new stuff, but we're going to go check out the orbital lift. That'll be the next video. I'll do a higher level Camazone video. I'll do probably some more Coliseum as I get into the higher divisions to give a better comparison as well. But this is just the first one. A lot of Miya stuff. You'll see Bari in Arena, but I'm not going to do too much Bari features because she's just been best in slot and most popular for the entire time she's existed, which has been a while. And happy patch day, everybody. The new patch is probably live by the time this video goes up. There's a lot of good stuff coming. And as always, I appreciate you guys watching. I'll see you in the next video.